Everyone, this is Miss Iman from the Knowledge Land. Welcome to my channel, where creativity is explored through hands-on learning and fun teaching resources. In this video today, I'm going to address one of the most important skills that kindergarteners and young learners need to master, which is counting to 100. But this doesn't mean only to count orally from 1 to 100. This refers to knowing what numbers come next in sequence, what number comes after or before a specific number, and what number comes in between. Now, if your child or if your student is struggling with such a skill, in today's video, I'm just giving you some hands-on activities, some hands-on resources and strategies that you can apply with your child or your student to overcome this challenge. And now, if you're interested to get all these resources, all what you need to do is to subscribe to the channel, to register your email address in the link I'm leaving below in the description box. By this way, I can send you all these resources directly to your inbox. Now, if you're ready, here we go. So I have gathered all the activities in one book, so whenever I want to review this skill with my child, I can find all the activities in one place. So we will start now with the first activity, and actually this activity is one of the Montessori's games, and I think that you can find it also in a toy store where you have all the T numbers in one puzzle, and the child can play with this puzzle. However, I made it and I put it in this book because I really like and I really admire the way that Montessori works. So for this activity, the child will read the number. This is number 10, and then he needs to represent number 10. This is number 10. Then the child will place number 1. So what number comes after 10? It's number 11, and then he will represent number 11. Then what comes after 1? It's number 2. So what number it becomes now? It's number 12. Then he will build number 12, and so on. Then he will put the number that comes after 2. It's number 3. What number it makes now? This is 13, and then he will represent 13. So by this way, he will remember, or he will know that 13 is actually a 10 and a 3 as ones. Then he will move to the next number. What's the next number? What's this number? This is number 20. How can we represent number 20? So we were gonna put 2 10s, 1 and 2. This is a 20. Then we will make the same process. We will put number 1. What number comes after 20? It's number 21. Then we will represent number 21. What number comes after 21? It's number 22. Then we will represent number 22, and so on. This number 3, and then we will represent number 3. Then comes number 4. Then we will represent number 4, and we will put the manipulatives over here to represent the number that we are obtaining at the left side. And in this paper you will find all the numbers till 100. So we will practice counting the T family. So this is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100 till we represent 100. After this activity, here comes another activity where the child will have these cards and he needs to pull a number. So what number, for example, to get this number, this is number 70. So this is 70. The child will write number 70 here, or if you have some kind of numbers, he can represent number 70. So this is number 70. What the child will do here with a washable marker, all what he needs to do here is to write what comes after 70. So after this 0, it's going to be 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, and so on. The child will write all the numbers till the next number. Then we will pull another card. And it shouldn't be in order. Whatever card he's pulling, he's going to write this number right here in the middle, or represented by some numbers, some foam numbers. And then he will put the numbers that come in sequence after 0. And this activity is supporting the activity that we were doing before. So after this activity, you will find in this book another activity that I named roll, read, and cover. So the child will roll over a die. So this is 6. then he will read the first number. What number is this? This is a 26. So he will cover it, 26. Then he will roll over the die one more time. This is number 1. What number comes over here? This is a 21. Then he will cover 21 and so on. So this is another 1. This number is 34. Then he will cover number 34 and so on till he finish all the numbers in this table. This activity will help the child to name the numbers, and as you see here, the numbers are not in sequence. So he will, one row is for 50, one row is for 40, but they are not in sequence. Another activity, the next activity is the same one. So he will roll over the die, he will name the number, and then he will cover it. This activity is called missing number, friends, and this is one of the most interesting activities that the child will play in this book. In this activity, the child will name the numbers that come in sequence. So this is a 12, 13. Then we have one missing number here. What number is this? This is what comes after 13. The number that comes after 13 is 14. What I usually do with the child is giving the child some numbers, and he needs to find number 14. He needs to find number 14 and replace it here. So we have 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. What comes next? It's 17. Then the child will find number 17 and will replace it over here. Then what comes next? 18, 19, 20. Then what comes? Then he will replace number 20 for the end. And then this is 14, 17, 20. The child will place the numbers over here. Then we will go to the next table. What numbers comes before 23? 23, what comes before 23? This is going to be 22. So we're going to put 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. What comes next? It's a 28. So the child will put number 28. It doesn't mean that you need to have all these counters so you can write the numbers on them. What you need to do is maybe some kind of papers, or you can provide your child with a washable marker and the child can write the number by himself. Then what comes after 28? 29, and here we have 30, and so on. And this is one of the most interesting activities too, and the child really enjoys doing this activity. For this one, as you see here, for example, he can write the activity with a washable marker instead of finding out the number on the counter. So, for example, here we have 62, 63. What comes next? It's 64. So the child will write, instead of the apple, we need to have 64. Then we will continue on counting. 65. Then we have, instead of the orange, we need to have 66. Then we have 67, 68, 69. What comes next? It's 70, and so on. So instead of finding the number and or replacing a number on the square, he can write down the numbers by himself. The next activity, after this activity, we will have an activity for the child to examine his knowledge on what comes in between. So all what he needs to do is to have the die one more time. He will roll it over. So this is number 4. So he will go to number 4 and count on 68, 70. So what comes next? 68. What comes after 8? 68, 70. It's 69. So he needs to find 69 and he needs to cover it. Then he will roll it again. Oh, another 4. We finished number 4. So this gives him the chance to roll the dice over. So this is number 1. We will go to number 1 to solve this riddle. 22, 24. What comes after 2 and before 4? 22, 23. So he will find number 23 over here and then he will cover it. So this is a 23. Then again over and over till he finished the whole table. So you will have 2 activities of the same or 2 papers of the same activity. So the child will examine what number comes in between. Then in this activity, the child will practice actually. In this activity, this is the activity that comes after the activity of what comes in between. In this activity, the child will actually practice counting and finding what numbers comes before. So for example, This is a group of 10. This is another group of 10. This is another group of 10. However, here we don't have a group of 10. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we will go on counting like this. 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. So what if I need to know what comes before? I need to cross out one hot air balloon and count again. 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. I need to find what's the choice over here. This is 34 and I need to cover it. Here's another example. This is a group of 10, a group of 10, a group of 10, a group of 10, a group of 10. However, here we have only 2 fish. So we will go on counting like this. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 51, 52. So here we have 52. However, I need to know what number comes before, so I need to go backward. This means I need to cross out one fish and count again. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and here I have 51, so I'm gonna cover 51. And as you see here, some choices are really tricky, so the child needs really to know what number or what are the numbers that make 51. Then the last example, this is a group of 10, another group of 10. However, here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, so we will go on counting like this. 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. All what I need to do is to cross out one B and to count again. 10, 20, 21, 22, 23. So I need to find out number 23 and cover it. So this is one of the activities to practice counting what comes before. So it's the same strategy over here, the same strategy over here. In this activity, the child needs to build it and to find what number comes after. So here I have 10, 20, and then I have 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. If I need to know what comes after, I need to add one more. So this is a 29. All what I need to do is to write number 29. Here, another one. So I need to have 1. I need to build it first. So this is 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. So we have here 50. We have 5 tens. Then we have 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. If I need to know what comes after, I need to add one more. So here I need 56. So here we have 56, and so on. So the child can write down the number or can represent it. Can use whatever manipulatives you have in your house so he can represent it. The last activity in this book, so you have here 1 page, 2 pages, 3 pages of the same strategy. In this paper, the child needs to build a 100 chart. So I cut out the charts by tens, because we're still practicing counting by tens. However, you can cut it the way that you want. So you can cut out by fives, practice counting by fives, or the way that you want. So what the child will build out the numbers. So this is 10, 20, 30, 40. For example, here we get 40. So 10, 20, 30, 40. Then we have 50. Then we have 60, then we have 70, then we have 80, then we have 90, and the last one is 100. So, and then you can give your child a 100 chart with some missing numbers, and he needs to fill up the spaces over here. Sorry, he can find out the missing numbers over here by looking at this chart, or just depending on his memory. This is the last one that I would like to show you. In this activity, you can either practice counting before after or in between by putting the numbers by yourself, and you can give it just like an assessment for your child. For example, you can write here some numbers. So for example, 6, 7. Here you can write 7, 8. Here you can write 8, 9, and you ask the child to fill out the missing information on this paper. These are all the activities that I put in this book. I hope you find it beneficial, and I hope you can get some benefits from it with your child or with your student. And again, if you would like to have all these resources, all what you need to do is to subscribe to the channel and to register your email address in the link I'm leaving below. Thank you for watching. See you later. Bye bye.